Hello guys, welcome back to VP Reaction. I'm Vicky.
Peter here.
Welcome to today's reaction episode. And today you're back with a song. It's not a song today, so you're back with a documentary. I've gotten used to songs. So today is another documentary of cars, whereby you're back with a video of the car Pontiac Grand Prix. Yeah, I think that's our car today. Pontiac Grand Prix 1962. The video is titled 1962 Pontiac Grand Prix with tri-power and a 4-speed. Okay,
Yeah,
interesting. Yeah, this was shared to us by Dan. So thank you so much, Dan, for another episode of car. We've been exploring different types of cars, forgotten ones, legendary ones. So stick with us on this journey. And Dan gave us some amazing episode of this, and he may also mention that his dad had almost similar car to this one. And it was a Pontiac Star. You remember the car Pontiac Star Chief? Is it Chief that we saw on the previous video? He had that car, and that car, he mentioned that car was legendary. It was having amazing speed. They could
sport car.
It was a sport car. They could go rides with it, and they had such an amazing experience with it. So let's find out more about this car. So stick around.
Yeah, exactly. As we and read or explore on this good exploration on cars, maybe it's your favorite car, just like Dan's favorite, or maybe it's an experience you can really remember. Which vibe is this reminding you? Tell us in the comment section.
Yeah.
Subscribe here. Keep the vibe going by bringing your next favorite car on board.
Yeah. So let's get to it.
Let's go.
Hey everybody, it's Muscle Car Campy and welcome back. We've got a perfect example.
The last time this guy gave us a good episode on Chevrolet. It was a Dodge.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep Dodge. I think we've not done any episode of Chevrolet cars.
I'm confusing with Chevrolet.
We did Mercury, we did Dodge,
Mercury?
and then we did
the
Pontiac. We've not done.
But there is a company you can tell on the comments.
It's Chevrolet Impala, maybe.
Not Chevrolet. There is one. I think they will mention that later.
Okay.
Example of a big muscle car today. It's a 1962 Grand Prix. It's got a 389. It's got tri-power, and best of all, it's got a 4-speed. Long before John DeLorean and company dreamed up the GTO, this was the prototype for all Pontiac factory muscle cars. Pontiac reinvented itself completely in 1959, but now they were going for even greater glory. Racing really became part of Pontiac's DNA, and by 1962 it was winning on drag strips, it was winning in NASCAR. Joe Weatherly won its first championship in a Pontiac. You know, it was only fitting that they came out with a car that would reflect that performance image. Now Pontiacs were big, they were special, they were fast, but the Grand Prix really tried to tie all those elements together. We had bucket seats, you had a console, it was a much sportier car, and really where the other cars competed with the big Chevys and the big Fords, this car in the marketplace
Chevys, I think now is the Chevrolet.
Chevrolet.
Yeah, it's the Chevrolet company.
Okay.
Competed with cars like the Ford Thunderbird, which was really the first personal luxury car. What was really cool on the Grand Prix, the bucket seats in the Maracay vinyl, which is a fancy way of saying nice.
Just look at the interior. Oh my God, I love the seats. Kind of silver.
Nice vinyl. With standard equipment. I love the console. The 4-speed was an option. The console-mounted tack was standard equipment.
Oh,
The
it's a
wonder-bar
manual.
radio was an option,
That's a pedal.
but the clock up in
Yeah.
the dashboard, that was standard equipment. Side view mirror was way out on the fender, no way to adjust it from inside, so you had a little toggle down here to adjust your outside mirror.
Oh.
Everything about this car is special, but if you notice, there's a lack of air conditioning.
That's special. So you have to adjust from that, like a pedal inside,
yeah. To adjust your
outside mirror.
outside mirror.
Can you imagine selling a top-of-the-line personal luxury car today without air conditioning? Yet back then, it was still optional. You know, one of the cool features on the 62 Grand Prix was it got its own unique grille. It didn't look like any other Pontiac. It had a special section in the middle there that was unique to the Grand Prix as well. I'm here with the owner of this car, Mike.
And I think for me, I love the cars with like red color. There is this red color that is so sweet, kind of like know that there is
Dull one.
the
This
dark
shout
red.
one.
Yeah,
The dark, I think this is kind of dull.
it's almost maroon red.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's some sweet color.
Also, who's the president of the first chapter of the Pontiac Oakham Club International in Florida.
Oh,
Mike, tell us a little about some of the special features on the front of this Grand Prix.
Well, some of the other things you'd already
Grand
covered,
Prix.
but for instance, the headlight doors. There's a little spear, if you will, right above the top here that went lined up with the grill. That was fit this car, 62 Grand Prix only.
And we talked before, it has a unique center of the grille. You know, Pontiac went back to the divided grille in 1961.
Yeah.
So-
And this
by the way, you see, like I
Yeah.
think it's divided the car into like two
Yeah.
parts.
particular piece here is different for the Grand Prix than any of the other full-size Pontiac. I found that out the hard way when I tried to buy one.
How hard was it buying
like
parts for
that
this
way.
car? Now, you've owned this car for a long time.
Yeah, I bought it in 1988.
No.
Parts-wise, I started collecting parts back then. It wasn't as hard as it is now, but
And remember, like it's a 1962 car.
Yeah, and he says that like right now he really landed the hard
Hard way to
get
buy the spare
the
parts.
spare part.
By the way, because a 1962 car,
So
where
it's
will you get the
admirable,
spare?
but when it comes to spare parts,
You'll suffer.
okay.
You will regret, why the hell did I buy this car?
Yeah.
a lot of the parts are very unique to 61 or some mostly 62
Grand
Pontiacs.
Prix.
And they're pretty hard to find. It's not like GTO parts.
See the
anymore.
dashboard.
And I'm guessing that not a lot of these parts are reproduced
So
anymore.
for GTO, you can find the parts like easily compared now to the Grand Prix.
I think all of the vintage, we call vintage, I don't know how do you guys call it, like all the old model is a problem to find one.
Right
Because-
now.
Because the production ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or either. It's not a car that was made in huge numbers.
Wow.
Right. They made 62 Grand Prix. They made 30,195 of them. The next year in 63, they jumped up to like 130,000.
Oh.
But so there weren't a whole lot of full-size Pontiacs. They don't reproduce a lot of stuff. They do
Yeah.
some, but not like a GTO or those kind of cars.
Yeah. You mentioned.
What is your favorite part of the car?
Look at that! Wow.
I really don't know. I had a 62 Catalina right out of high school. I always loved that car. I found this one for sale at a swap meet up in Iola, Wisconsin, and the rest is history.
And you spent a couple of bucks restoring it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't want IRS to know how much I spent.
Now, I know you.
Yeah.
Now, this car, when it was built, was originally an automatic car. You converted it to a 4-speed, and I know that was a real labor of love because it was very expensive to do it exactly the way the factory would have done it. You didn't cut any corners. You put that thing together exactly the way it was supposed to be from the factory.
Correct.
What?
Herb Patton out of
He
Nebraska,
changed.
who used to have the Don Gay 62 Pontiac NHR car. He's into
Also, I have like for you like to get a now maybe this type of gas, the old cars, and then you change it. You have to change like everything.
Yeah.
I feel like you must be having money because it will really cost you a lot.
Exactly.
For
Yeah.
you to like to make it a brand new car.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you would really suffer.
62 or into Super Duty Pontiacs and 409 Chevys. And I worked with him, and he got between the two of us, we got everything we needed except for some little bitty parts.
See, it's kind of new.
The clutch rod, it's a rubber
Yeah.
cover that goes over the clutch rod. They haven't made those in years, and I found one. That kind of thing.
Are all the all the bright work is beautiful, even the side view mirror. Is this all original to the car, or any of this stuff you had to find, get replated?
The bumpers have been redone. The spears were NOS I found at Carlisle many years ago. The headlight doors are NOS. I found them someplace. I had the grill redone as far as little pits where rock chips and stuff in here would hit it. Other than that, most of the bright work is original.
Cool. Another cool part of the whole Grand Prix experience was the 1 year only tail panel. The whole rear grille, if you will, was unique to the 62 GP. Everything about the car is styled though. The emblem on the car, the tail lights, everything about it just looks special.
Well, it was originally a 318 horse tri-power motor. It's a matching number, block matches everything. When I rebuilt the motor back in 1989, I put the 348 horse cam in it. And then when I went back through the car in 2013, 2014, I bought the factory headers, if you will, the cast iron headers, and made it correct for a 348 horse car.
How do you drive it now?
Well, when you've got the money, and you're talking a considerable amount of change in just parts and labor, or not even counting the labor, that's all labor of love, but I've been known to get into it more than once. That's what are we driving for? I mean, you go to these shows and you see the guy comes into his trailer, and this isn't the trailer queen.
Okay.
Factory 8-lug wheels on a Pontiac started in 1960. They were made out of aluminum. The idea was they were lighter weight. They dissipated heat better for performance. And they were like a truck rim as far as there's 8 lugs instead of the 5 you're used to. It's something that most people don't see and don't understand, which is why a lot of times when I display the car to show, I'll take a wheel off so people can see them and understand them.
Yeah.
Back in the day, when you wore them out because they had steel linings just like regular drums on a car, the wheels and the drums were thrown away. There wasn't any way to repair them. Nowadays they can repair them and re-sleeve them.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember what Dan was telling us on the information he gave us that at the time he was I think 7 or what. Yeah, then the other car that they were competing with his dad were carrying.
They were competing now with the Chevrolet Impala.
Yeah, Impala.
And for them they had Pontiac Star.
Yeah. And the others were, it was having a college guys, they are a bit bigger, so they are. Yeah, the disappointment in them was.
So for them it was like it was him, their dad, and some siblings, their siblings, and then the Chevrolet Impala was carrying some college teenagers and all that. So that competition. And the Pontiac Star was really fast, very fast.
You have seen how it picks, the picking power it has. It's really interesting. And then it has MPH, that's miles per hour, and then our normal car for trails has kilometers per hour. Yeah, that was the difference when we saw the last time. It was their speedometer was going up to 190. That's per mile.
Okay.
Yeah, when you turn to kilometers, it's the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Big old boat doesn't do bad.
It looks luxurious.
So Mike, this is about as close to riding in a brand new 62 Grand Prix as I'm ever going to get, isn't it?
Pretty close. I've tried real hard to keep it as perfectly original as I can.
I mean, it's a typical full-size GM car of that era. It rides like you're just floating down the road. Did they do any suspension mods to these cars to get them to handle a little better?
Well, actually,
Yeah.
the Grand Prix it was an inch shorter, lower than the Catalina was, which is what it was based on.
Okay.
So they did something. I'm not sure exactly what they've done.
I think on that on the suspension question, like I was also about to ask that because if he changed everything, let's say the engine, the gearbox, and everything, if he had put some, if he didn't replace it with the same, if he replaced with something heavier, it could even be much difficult for you to maneuver with the car, and also the suspension, those the shocks that you hear, it will be they will be wearing out much faster. So
Oh, yeah.
even the guy say he didn't know how the make did it, but I think they had to give a lighter, the same engine
Yeah,
or a lighter one.
Oh,
Yeah, to suit the body. But I believe the old model had a much heavier body. Yeah, heavier body. That means having much heavier body. Is it capable for you to also add another heavier engine? I think it comes with a lighter engine. Yeah, just asking.
I don't know.
Now that shifter's a little short. I mean, I'm
the
surprised
gear.
that they didn't put a little taller shifter in there.
Well, as we were talking earlier, somewhere mid-year they put a taller shifter in. Probably because it is too short.
Yeah. And I love the fact that, again, it's 1962. No seat belts. You know, it's just hold on.
Yeah.
And this is something that
Just
I don't know
hold
if
on.
the folks can see it on the camera.
No seatbelts?
Yeah, you just
Hold on. Wait, what?
And then before that, I was about to ask, like, we have speedometer, like a speed governor.
Oh, speed, like
Yeah,
regulator.
so yeah, in our country here there is a speed governor.
Governors.
for
Oh,
cars.
maybe in a certain road you have to like drive at a certain speed per.
Yeah, and also it's something that's built in a car. Is it? How can I say it? It's put on a car rev or where, so that when speedometer, so when we hit that, let's say it's 80 kilometers per hour or 70 miles per hour, when you hit past that, it start giving you
An alarm.
yeah, and it even reduces kind of the speed.
Oh, so the car itself is like regulated to that point. So if
So
you
does this
kind of
one
try to
really?
exit it, it
Yeah,
like
it
alerts you.
Yeah, it alerts you.
Okay.
So I think with this one they don't have that, so it's
Not
just.
yet.
Or the guys, do you have that? Because I think in your country that can't apply because it applies in our country because of bad roads. But if you have a good
But I
road,
feel like every countries have their own rules, like road
and
rules.
even the speed limit.
Yeah. You can't go like an extra mile. You want to kill people.
And there is also a road that you have to be on high speed.
But
so
not
that-
like extremely high, like
Yeah.
a normal. Maybe they have their own like
Yeah,
regulations.
90 something there, by the way.
Camera, I suppose. Black interior with a white headliner. Now that's going to sound funny to some, but this is the second car in a row I shot for Muscle Car Campy that was a black interior with a white headliner. The last one was a 65 Mercury Cyclone.
Yeah.
And my brother's 63 Mercury had a white headliner with a black interior. So I guess it wasn't as uncommon as you would think. What rear end gear is in this car?
It's a 323 open.
It is an open rear, okay, because I saw when you did your little smoke show before, it was only coming off one tire.
Yeah.
I guess posi, again, was always still an option. Everything was optional back then.
Yeah, and I had an opportunity to put a posi track in, and I thought, I'm not racing. You know, why spend the money?
And I noticed pretty much everything on this car is date coded correct, isn't it?
Everything.
And it's a real time capsule.
I've tried to keep it as well documented as possible. You know, I mean, I made the changes that I wanted to make as far as putting the cast iron headers on it and the 4-speed in it, and you see it's as original and perfect as they came.
or to make it new as it came.
I feel you've got this thing tuned to perfection too. This thing is absolutely like
It does
drives like a new car.
It does run nice.
Oh,
For just $1.
wow, I'm really even feeling the drive.
It looks so comfortable.
Yeah.
Even the way like he just holds the
Maneuvers.
staircase,
Yeah.
the steering case.
It's fun. Much like the lady coming out of Walmart, you know, she stopped to say, "Oh, what a beautiful car," and stick her head in it. You know, it's an attention getter.
It seems like you really can't drive a car like this today without, because it looks so different. Everything now is a truck, an SUV, or a crossover. This is, you know, first seeing a two-door car is shocking to some people.
Yeah.
And
See
it
that
doesn't have
one and
power
this one?
windows. Nobody knows what
Very
to do with
different.
it. You've got to get a video of the bright light indicator.
Okay,
Maybe you remember what they're like?
it's a Chief Pontiac.
Yeah, in red Chief Pontiac.
Yep.
People go, huh?
What's that?
Now today they couldn't even put Chief Pontiac on there. They would be appropriating somebody else's culture.
People couldn't even figure out how to turn the bright light on.
Yeah, that and some of the cars I've owned, I'm sure some of the cars you've owned over the years, didn't have an electric windshield washer. You had a foot pump that you used to have to push to get the windshield washer fluid to hit the windshield.
You're aging us.
And you also have a 455 Trans Am
Ooh,
street
look at
car
that.
too, don't you?
Well, yep,
This
What
one
year
is
is
the
that?
one.
70.
So this is a Trans Am.
A Trans Am street car.
Yeah, it's another like the other type of Pontiac cars.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And this
Because-
one was the one that the other video we did. It was like most on movies. It was known because of the movies and all that. Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
6.
So that had to be a pretty rare car having a stick in there.
Well, actually, the 455 and 76, that was the only way you could get a 455.
Ah, okay.
4-speed. But they only made, I think, 7199 of them, just shy, either just shy of 7100 or just shy of 7200.
Wow. Well, Mike, I really appreciate. What should I call you, Mr. President? Since you are the president of
Yeah.
the chapter of the Pontiac Oakland Club. This is a regal ride, though. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Frankly, I don't really want to get out. I'm enjoying this.
You can stay. I'll bring you a bottle of water. You can stay as long as you want.
I'll just sit here and hang out. And
that?
I'm just so
There is this information that performance is the business, Pontiac plant. It's the name or the advert. Performance is its business. Pontiac brand Prix is its name. Made the latest one in the wide. Truck clan, I think it was the advert and the
When it
business
was
was
like being
Yeah.
brought to the market.
Yeah.
soaking it all in because, like I said, these vintage Pontiacs were just special
It's also
special
vintage.
automobiles. Very nice. Well, thank you again, sir,
All
and
right.
enjoy the car and enjoy your Pontiacs and enjoy the club. And I'll see you at a meet later on.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Take care.
Okay. So it's a club like fans, lovers of vintage
Oh,
cars.
they have a club and he's the
Yeah,
president.
and he's the president of it. Oh,
Wow, interesting.
So much interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, we are really privileged to be watching this.
Oh my god, and it's so amazing to get to learn like these cars. I feel like, oh my god, it will be a dream come true for someone to own such cars. One of these
sure,
cars.
yeah.
I feel like it's a dream come true.
Yeah.
And then you own it, then you like change it the way he has done it
Yeah,
to become like a
it's
brand new.
the right word to use is a project car. A project car, like you get it and then you start modeling it
Modeling,
the way you
yeah,
want
the way you want.
slowly. Yeah.
Wow.
As time, like you can take even a year or two, but you have your car that you
The end
like.
product will be like
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Amazing one. Oh, thank you, Dan, for this. I'm very sure there's a people who even are much older than us, but they don't know even the car.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe if you've never like owned it,
Yeah.
have a privilege to like see it, where will you know
By
about
the way,
it?
so it's a privilege for us and also fun
Uh-huh.
for us to watch these. You guys really enjoyed some good cars.
You can share your
Yeah.
fun moments, maybe your best experiences to read. Thank you so much, Dan, for sharing your great memories with us and your fun moments with such
Yeah.
cars. So thank you so much.
Yeah, guys, continue the conversation at the comment section.
Yeah.
See you in our next episode.
Stick around.
We out.
Bye-bye.